How did you know you were burnt out? What were you experiencing?
Look, I was mentally exhausted. If I had a day off, Sunday off, I never felt refreshed or replenished in any way. I felt like I was going without stopping. And that's a perception that I had. I felt that my natural personality, where I'm usually very social and very curious about others, and I like to talk a lot and I like to empathize with people. By the end, I was very cynical. I was not myself. I was becoming this exhausted, overwhelmed person.
Well, why do you think that was?
Okay, I have a lot of theories. Number one, the amount of patients that I saw didn't allow me to really invest in those encounters. I was I was rushing all the time, and I was doing things for the sake of closing the encounter at the time, instead of really reflect on what the patient needed. Okay, so that was very stressful for me because I knew things were not right. I knew my patients deserved better, but I had to do it that way, right? So I was out of control.
Do it that way because of what?
Because in a traditional practice, you are forced, you to survive. In order for me to survive and get my salary and allow the clinic to function and survive, I had to see that number of patients. The insurance companies, fee-for-service medicine means you need to turn the units. You need to keep that room with new patients. The faster, the better, right?
Yep.
And that's the system. It's not because my boss wanted to kill me or like to make it miserable for me. That's the way medicine is and survives. Exactly. If you don't do that, the clinic collapses. So in a way, you want to keep it up. You want to keep doing it because you think, well, I want to be a doctor, so I have to do this to continue being a doctor. So you lose control.
Yeah.
You lose your voice. You lose your ability to design what you want to do because you need to turn units.
Yeah.
When you are busy doing something in a way that is not necessarily the way you want to do it and the way you feel is the right way to do it, that is, I think, what causes burnout. To me, it was more stressful to not have control over what I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to do so much. I wanted to help so many people, but that doesn't matter. You have a system, you have certain limits. And if you don't respect those limits, everything crumbles. And so you feel like a slave. You feel like you are giving your blood to something that is not necessarily what your dreams are telling you, or your aspirations to do things have nothing to do with what you're doing. So I believe that was the worst aspect, that what caused my frustration and my exhaustion. So I have my own thing. I'm designing my perfect ideal practice on my own time, exactly like I want it. And that is gold. Like, that fills my life with passion and happiness. Regardless of the situation, learning who you are, learning what is your passion, and owning your skills, because now I know I'm a physician and I'm a coach and I'm a mother and I'm resourceful and I'm good on this and I'm good at that. So I own that. It's mine, and that's what I have to offer to the world, and I have control over. I decide when I use it, how I use it, everything. That takes away the burnout in my life.
That element of control, seems to be like the underlying theme. You have that locus of control over your life now.
Yes.
For us, by us, and just for us. This is hope for med.